Hi everybody, it's Kat. Welcome to my video. Um, just another update video on my weight, fasting, and everything in between. I weighed myself this morning prior to eating anything, and I weighed in at 166.6. So prior to that, I was at, I think I was at 169, and that was Sunday, I believe, right before eating anything. And I was hoping that I would make 168, which would have been 30 pounds lost by the 16th of this month. However, after eating, you gain the food baby or the food weight. And so I was at like 171, 172, whatever it was that I jumped up at. And then after a couple of days, the 16th rolled over, and I think I was at 170, but not quite at, let me see, I have it right here. I was at, on the 16th, 171.2. So knowing that when you are eating so little in comparison to what you need to maintain your weight, you can't actually be gaining weight. So at 169, I would have made 168 theoretically, but because I ate food and there's weight fluctuations from like water and the food itself, I couldn't see that by the 16th. But now I'm over that, over 30-pound loss, and I'm really excited about that. However, I wanted to talk a little bit about the food part of it. So I wanted to bring down my calories to around 2,500. I'm noticing that it's harder for me to eat a lot of food. I just become full. I'm full for long periods of time. And then when it's time to eat again, not that I'm truly timing it, but after hours and hours pass, I still have a sensation of fullness. And then I'll just eat more food. So it's like fullness added onto more fullness. So it'll just be like the whole day that I feel kind of stuffed and slightly nasty, even though calorie wise, I'm eating at a deficit no matter what. I can't eat enough to not be in a deficit. So today I woke up and I had my 1,000-calorie breakfast, which I'm really trying to bring that down, but needless to say, I had a very generous breakfast. And maybe a couple of hours later, I had made a peanut butter and date sandwich, which sounds disgusting, but it's actually pretty good. I made it on some keto bread, and I was gonna have that for a meal. However, I went to thinking about things. I knew I was gonna get out of work early, and I had decided that I was gonna go for a run. So the more I thought about it, I decided that I wanted to front end all my calories where I was eating them very early and like pretty much by 2 o'clock, so that by the time I got off for work, roughly around by 5 o'clock, and I was ready to go, I would not have lots of food just sitting in my stomach when I was going on my run. And when I say run, what I mean is a very slow jog, if you can call it that. But for me, I'm learning how to eventually run at speed without raising my heart rate like super high. And so in order to do that, sometimes you have to run very slow so that your heart rate is at zone 2, even if that means stopping and walking. So I do a lot of that. I do like some really slow running or jogging, and then as my heart rate kind of gets out of zone, I have to stop and walk so that I train my heart to kind of like function at a lower, speed without, jumping up to 75 every time like I put on speed. But yeah, so anyways, that's what I decided to do. Thankfully, I did go on that run walk and, burned a whole bunch of calories and then decided to do a buffet. So there's that. I don't know. I'm trying to get out of the buffet, but I've just been really enjoying buffets. I like the variety. And I also kind of feel like I'm going to lose the weight anyways. I want to just eat lots of food for now, just like as much as I can stomach, because it's still a deficit. I'm still going to lose weight at this pace. I'm losing pretty much 10 pounds a month. But one thing I did want to talk about, Um, like this past week, I've been feeling very like kind of weak, not really weak, but like almost lightheaded. So almost like it's a bit of tiredness and lightheadedness. Now, I have recently started working more, so me working more just means I'm active for longer periods of time. So I'm burning anywhere from 300 to 500 extra calories each day. And I think that may have something to do with the fact that I'm just more tired, my body is worn out a lot more, and it's needing energy a lot quicker than I'm capable of providing it as I'm fasting. So I could be eating those calories and expressly giving my body the energy it needs, or while I fast, my body is going to try to tap into the fat stores to provide that energy. And I just think lately I've just been really worn out. Now, I did want to mention this because when I did fast prior to gaining all my weight back, once I hit about 155, I kind of became tired of fasting and just decided to go the, cutting my calories down a little bit to lose weight and eat every day route. So I don't know if at like 20 to 25 pounds away from goal, for me, fasting becomes almost impossible. I'm not sure. So right now I'm at 166. I'm roughly around 10 pounds away from that point. I will fast for as long as I can to see if that does happen again, but obviously I'll update here if it does happen, but hopefully it doesn't. I'm going to try to up my electrolytes, and I'm going to try to go to sleep longer or something. And that's another thing. When I do go to sleep, I'll wake up in the middle of the night. It'll be like 3 o'clock, and I'm just laying there trying not to wake up, but eventually I have to just like wake up. I'll like play on my phone for like an hour, and then I'll get tired again and I'll go back to sleep. So I think my sleep is kind of being messed up. I'm doing a lot of activities, and my body's just pretty much not prepared. So we shall see moving forward if I can get a handle on all of that. But I'm still going to fast. I'm still going to do my rolling fasts, eating Sunday and Thursday for as long as I can. And if I change it, I'll update you guys. And that's all for me, and I'll talk to you guys later.